afternoon. If anyone's interested, we can email you copies of that. And we have spoken to experts on the issue that have litigated this in the Ninth Circuit, and they have told us this is the strongest motion that they have ever seen for a motion seeking attorney's fees under the Hyde Amendment. So we're moving forward on that as well.
I'd like to say one more thing. I'd say like to add something to that. The reason why the government did not appeal the vindictive prosecution decision is because if the Supreme Court, rather the appeals court, would have ruled in our favor, and that would have set precedent. This doesn't set legal precedent.
Well, that's something that we're going to submit to the court in camera.
But we will say they're very substantial, and this is going to cost, the American taxpayers are going to end up having to pay not just for this baseless prosecution, but also for the meritorious defense against this baseless prosecution. So the taxpayers, all of us, are going to end up paying twice for what the government is doing in this case. And that's what happens when you don't have any leadership at the helm. Currently, we have a political appointee from Washington calling the shots in this case. Judge Breyer asked the prosecutor, was this in consultation with Washington? Was this decision made by the U.S. attorney himself? Who did this? The prosecutor did not answer honestly. He evaded, he sidestepped the issue. He said this is a matter for the executive branch to consider. Judge, butt out of this decision. Well, we're all going to be paying for this wrong-headed prosecution. And
so far, this prosecution has cost $6 million.
Standing next.
And it's going to go higher with this because now this guy is going to start working full time and bring dozens of other people into the case.
From a little more insight on this issue, standing next to me is Virginia Resner. She's from Green Aid, and she has been handling a lot of the financial aspects of the case, so I'll turn the floor over to her.
Hi, I'm Virginia Resner. I'm with Green Aid, Medical Marijuana Legal Defense and Education Fund. And we are the fund that has been working on Mr. Rosenthal's case in his defense since 2003 and his original indictment. We continue to do so for this re-indictment. And one of the things that we wanted to comment on is to date on this case, and we've not gone to trial yet, is Green Aid has expended $180,000 for Mr. Rosenthal's defense. And so probably by the time that we're finished, we'll be up to an easy $350,000, $400,000, I suspect. So I want the public to know, if they're listening to me, that it's extremely important for everybody that cares about this issue, about this wrongful prosecution, and cares about the needs of medical marijuana patients and those caregivers that are defending them, to get engaged in this issue. They can go to www.green-aid.com. We have a place where they can make donations. We need all the help at this point, financial support.
And you're just talking about the second trial.
We haven't even gone to trial for the second trial yet. We've expended $180,000.
Yeah, that's for the second trial. The first one cost about $350,000.
Which we're still paying off debt.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay.
Thank you for your
coming.
Mr. Rosenthal.
October 27th and 28th at the Hall of Flowers in Golden Gate Park.
I did see when we heard it, not at me, and I was looking at what he was looking at. It was Ed coming down the aisle.
He's jealous.
Next
court date next week, the 20th at 2:15. So that's very symbolic. On 4/20 at 2:15 p.m. this case will be heard again.
4/20 at 2:15. I'll be there.
The next court date is
right to the airport.
2:15 p.m.
Our other videos.
We're just like regularly scheduled. That's not just like
We got 5 months.
the irony.
And it's probably at least a week
Don't worry about it. It's probably your little bit.
We're going to go across the street and smoke a joint.
Okay, I'll definitely go with you. Man, you guys. Yeah, Peterson should have done a lot better. I missed that. That was beautiful. Alcohol, civilian coming through.
Well, thank you. All right, thanks for coming out and supporting. And Shona, we'll be talking later. So you realize